What's up, everybody? Welcome to MLG Sports Talk. We're here to make you guys money, also give you some good info on the sports. What's up, Jack, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, man, glad to be here again. Another day. Another day.
Yeah, another day. Excuse the sirens if you hear them in the background. It's pretty wild out here in sunny California. But in the meantime, in between time, we got some breaking news. So let's get to it. Jets fire Robert Saleh. Man, I did not see this coming this early. I thought maybe later in the season, but it seems like Jets made that move. What you think about that, Jack?
Yeah, we were talking about it. I think off camera, about the Jets and what was happening, especially after missing that kick. But it was kind of like they were like, "We're just going to leave you in London, man. We're going to leave all that behind us." I guess that whole reaction, hug, push away thing between them was more than what everybody was really thinking it was. Usually, when something is like that, it's like, there's smoke, there's fire. Uh, but I like the Jets as a team. Braylon Allen, I like him as a running back. Wisconsin, he's a workhorse. They need to give him the ball more. Brees Hall is just something. I think he doesn't like the competition a little bit, so he's pressing too much. He needs to just go back to just being himself.
Yes,
He's trying too hard to get to that 1,000 yards because he didn't get it last year. And they're going to be all right, I think, as a team. Usually you fire the coach, interim coach comes in, you get a win. So Monday Night Football, it's them against the Bills. I think they're going to go out and they're going to play well. It's home game for them. So this is their opportunity. And, Josh Allen, I feel like he got a concussion that game. He just kept playing.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, Josh Allen did bang his head pretty hard. So, like you said, we don't even know how healthy he is going
No,
into
we
this
don't.
game coming up. As far as like the Jets, though, as a team, I'm with you. I still like their team. They got good weapons on the outside. Lazard, they got Wilson. So Rodgers still has weapons. He doesn't need Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? They still
Well,
have
let's see if they
weapons.
get him this week. That'll be fun.
They might, yeah. If they get him, that would be even more fun. But Jets firing their coach, I did not see that coming. I'm a little surprised, but I think the
No, I was
team might.
surprised.
Yeah, the team will rally. I think they'll rally this week. I'm with you on the Jets right now. Um, Anything else you want to add over the Jets or what?
No, I love the receivers you're named. I mean, they got a good core team around. They just got to play well.
Yeah, still
All
got the
together. All phases of the game need to play well at the same time. Special teams, offense, defense, all. It's like the trinity of the NFL.
yeah, and it's about getting some momentum too. They haven't had any good momentum. They had a win against the pass, a couple losses, win. So like they got to just
Beating the Bills, that'll really, I
yeah,
think, build
beating the
that confidence
Bills,
for them in the team.
a divisional foe. They're at home. Monday Night Football. Rodgers on Monday night prime time. You gotta take Rodgers, man. If you have not been betting or just watching NFL, then hey, you don't know Rodgers. He comes alive in these primetime games. So yes, Jets is an early lean. Everybody already. How about Derek Carr's injury? Did you guys see that Saints game?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him when he got tackled. He was holding his back like a little bit earlier, I think in the third. And I guess something else happened. I didn't see when he got out, like towards the end.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, they pushed him down, and then he kind of turned, and then he was holding his, I guess, yeah, his back and walking out, and so
he was throwing
I,
some bombs. He was playing decent. They're making that
except for that
comeback.
first one, I
Uh,
didn't catch it live, but I looked at I don't know what he was doing on that first interception.
Pressing too much is Derek Carr. He likes to do like highlight plays and talk shit. And sometimes I think he gets a little too overconfident in his own ability
Yeah,
instead of playing within the game. Sometimes he gets a little too overconfident, but sometimes it works out like that bomb to Shaheed or whatever.
yeah, that was a nice
Um,
throw.
he was just taking a chance and he happened to be open.
Yeah, true, and
I like
plus,
Derek Carr, like I told you, but again, I didn't know it was going to happen this quick. Spencer Rattler, here we go.
yeah,
So
you spoken into existence. I guess you should be careful what you speak.
yeah, I need to
You
stop
just said
saying
it.
these things out loud.
Yeah. I like Spencer Rattler. Some people might be surprised. Off air, I was telling Jack, I said I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in and has a good game this week, even though he's a rookie. But man, Spencer Rattler can throw that thing. All right, pretty much that's it. We got Drake May. He's starting this week for the Pats. We just talked about this too last video, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, wow. Drake May, man. Good luck. I think he could play well, if they run the ball and they find success doing that early with Stevenson and Gibson and get into the play action and he gets a couple passes in, I think he could play well. If he has to throw 30 times in this game, I think that's a disaster for them because the Texans will outplay them in any run and gun kind of matchup. So, but is Drake May? I mean, again, this isn't a game. As a betting person, I'm not really messing with this game because who knows in terms of covering or not. But, I mean, Texans should win this game. They got Stroud anyway, regardless, right?
Yeah.
Texans. I don't think they have too great of a pass rush. I think they have more like better secondary, I would say. The Texans, right?
Yeah, they definitely have a better secondary.
Drake May might have an opportunity to play well.
They do have a good line too. They got Will Anderson, coming off one side. Who else is on the other side? Somebody else is pretty nice. I don't know if they're gonna use the same formula they did against Caleb, where they blitzed. I don't know if you remember that game. They were like blitzing Caleb 50% of the time.
They were, but they have to send everybody to get that kind of pressure. Like, I mean, of course, you're going to send 7 people. You're going to get pressure. You better get pressure on the quarterback doing that. Yeah. Can they send 4 and get pressure is the thing.
I think they're gonna try that same recipe against Drake, man. They know he's probably not ready, so he's gonna see some blitzes coming. So yeah, they're gonna have to run the ball, like you said. It's probably a good underlook because the only way they could win that game is in an ugly, rough game. That's the only way Patriots can win that game.
Well, here's the thing. It really comes down to the coach coming out and making sure their defense gets 3 and outs against the Texans so that the offense can go out there and have multiple opportunities to get within a rhythm.
Yeah.
So Drake May can play within the game. If they can do that, they can make this a close game and have an opportunity at the end. Just like the Pats did against the Dolphins. I mean, it is the Dolphins. They can't score touchdowns.
Right.
But that's the thing. If they hold the Texans to field goals,
ugly.
They could do that. They could have an opportunity. Drake May could have an opportunity to do something. We could see something out of him. Because when we saw him get in the game that one time at the end, he was doing a little bit of something. But no one was really trying, So we don't really know.
Drake May is going to be playing for Coach Mayo. Wow. That's funny right there against the Texans. We'll see what happens, man, this week.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but go Texans. 5-0 Chiefs. How about those Chiefs, man? I love the Chiefs. I'm not going to lie. I don't hate this team. A lot of people don't like that. They keep winning and they're a dynasty, sort of like the Patriots was. And, I like the Chiefs, man. I've been saying they'll start 5-0. I said it before the season. They will go 6-0. I'm going to just tell you guys that right now. But how you feel about the Chiefs, man? You think they're going to keep winning?
I think they're just going to always find a way to win. They're that kind of team. Patrick Mahomes is just something about him. Even when he's not playing well, he's playing well. Like, I don't understand it. He's that great of a quarterback. He's not throwing it deep, but he's getting it to the receivers when they're open. He just makes the right decisions. Whatever the defense is giving him, he takes. They're pressuring. He gets out of the pressure. He rolls out, and he runs for the first down if everybody's covered. He throws it away before a sack comes. He just does all the right things. So all the players around him are able to fill in those gaps. That's why they're going to keep winning these games. Now, they're going to lose. I said they're going to get 2 losses this year. I don't know where exactly.
Yeah, I give them 2.
More towards the end of the season, I would say the third quarter of the season, and then maybe one in the fourth. something like
I
that.
see three possible losses on their schedule. I haven't looked too much ahead, but right now it looks a little easy on their road. They do got the Niners coming up on Super Bowl
No,
revenge.
well, I was gonna say also it's because their defense plays well. Chris Jones, they have like captains on both sides of the ball. The best captains on both sides. So of course they're gonna play well.
They're a championship team, man, back to back. They you going out there with Mahomes, you feel like no lead is safe, even if you're down. So you're gonna be confident. Like you said, they still got pretty much the same team intact. And added, honestly, a few more weapons. Yeah, some of their weapons got hurt. We know they're banged up right now. But they still got some guys that can step up. So I like the Chiefs, man. They'll still make us money all year, I think. So I don't know, man. You think they're gonna three-peat though?
No, I'm
No.
calling it. I believe in Patrick Mahomes, but I think the Ravens could beat them in the playoffs because they got Derrick Henry. Like Derrick Henry finally has a quarterback
Yeah,
to play with, and it's Lamar out of all the quarterbacks to play with.
very
So I
true.
think I think they could beat him. I think the Bengals could beat him. I think let's see what the playoff bracket looks like, and then I'll call it. Because no teams are really looking that great this year outside of like two, three
None.
teams on the AFC and like two, maybe three teams on the NFC. So it's like hard to even just say exactly.
No
Because teams
team.
are going to get better.
And we got a segment coming up after the commercial break. We're gonna get to that. So hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about these King of the Hill coming up.
I need to go. Gas on the run, they root to his name, all they hit. I guess I man, the laugh is in metal. Yeah, Jim is like an ambulance. Oh, looking on you.
So we're back, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a new segment here. It's called King of the Hill. Talk to us, Jack.
Yeah, so NFL King of the Hill, guys, it's simple. It's just always going to be my top 10 power rankings, basically, of the NFL of this week coming up. So it's not going to be exactly how maybe ESPN does it or how somebody else does it. These are my power rankings, okay? So we're going to start it out. Number 10, the Jets. So I know some people are going to say the record, blah, blah, blah. These are my power rankings, okay? The Jets just fired their coach. I think they're ready to go. And watch, when they beat the Bills on Monday Night Football, you're going to see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Aaron Rodgers is going to just knock off all the haters and what they're saying. Whatever Shannon Sharp is talking about or this guy is talking about, whoever, it doesn't even matter because Aaron Rodgers is an MVP quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He can go out on Monday Night Football and get the win, especially if Josh Allen happens to have a concussion. If he has a concussion and he's out, I feel even more confident about this pick. But even if Josh Allen plays, I think the Bills defense is just shredded with people leaving that team in the offseason. I think they don't have the defensive pressure to get out there and stop the run game of this team if they just give Braylon Allen the football and then let Breece Hall go out and, be shifty based off that run attack. Coming up next, number 9, the Eagles. Coming off that bye, I know that letdown they had against the Bucs, but never mind that. The Bucs, they're going to be an up and down team anyway. Coming out of this bye, they were able to probably sit back, practice, get their heads all together. We got receivers on both sides coming back. We got Devontae Smith coming back. We got AJ Brown coming back. They're going to play well. They're going to get a win this week. They're most likely, if they can get 2 wins in a row, they're going to move up in these rankings, okay? Jalen Hurts has not been playing well. He's been turning the ball over a lot since last year and the beginning of this year. But I think when everybody's back on this team, they're going to show why they're going to go really far in the playoffs this year. Coming in at number 8, The Broncos. Okay. I know. The Broncos? Well, Sean Payton, okay, something about the defense of this team. I don't know what he did, but they're ready to rumble. They're shutting people down. They're getting sacks left and right. I think they're averaging like 5 sacks a game. They're getting interceptions. They're getting the ball turned over. They're running that back. They're scoring it themselves. I know it was the Raiders they just played, but Bo Nix managing the game. I'm surprised by this guy. I was not surprised he would play this well as a rookie. I know he's an older rookie. I think he's 26, so he better play well, right? But he's doing it. So keep doing your thing, Bo. Don't cuss out Sean Payton on the sideline, but do your thing, okay? Just don't overdo it. Don't turn the ball over. And this team can keep winning games. They could be a playoff team, a sneaky wild card team, okay, in the future. So get excited about them. Shout out to Denver. We need you guys. Number 7, the Bears. Caleb Williams. He's gotten better every single week if you've watched him play. Now, I know they're going to London, and if they lose to the Jags, everyone's going to talk shit about this. Why are they at 7, Jag? But I'm telling you, the Bears are a great team. Their defense is great. If Caleb Williams on this trajectory keeps getting better, keeps putting the work in every single week, they will be a playoff team, and they're going to surprise a lot of people this year. And don't be surprised if Jaden Daniels goes down or something happens to him if Caleb isn't the offensive rookie of the year. Simple as that. Moving on from this. Number 6, the Falcons. Something about Captain Kirk, man. Kirk Cousins going out there. He had the best game as a quarterback this year, power rating wise, or not power rating, passer rating wise. 509 yards passing. Was unstoppable. I mean, he was pretty much unstoppable out there. He was black Kirk Cousins. He was Negro Kirk Cousins, basically. He was a killer. He was unstoppable. Now, can the defense go out and play well as well? Now, can the receivers catch the ball? Can Mooney catch the ball? If he catches that ball, they don't even have to go to overtime, right? Now, can Bijan Robinson go out and be great? Because we all know Bijan go out and be great. Don't be surprised if the Falcons make a run this year. Now, I'm saying I'm not a big fan of this team of Atlanta in general, but based on how I saw them play on Thursday, let's see if they replicate that this week. Now, if they tank and get blown out, they'll probably fall all the way off this list because it is Atlanta, right? Number 5, the Commanders. Jaden Daniels. Clap it up for this brother. I mean, he is killing it, right? Jaden's unstoppable out there. He's playing like Mike Vick, mixed with Lamar Jackson, mixed with Cam Newton, mixed with just, I don't know, pick your next quarterback. He's doing it all. He's throwing bombs left and right under pressure. Now, can the offensive line keep protecting for this guy? We got to see that because, you know, he's more on the lighter weight side. If he catches a sack or falls the wrong way, something can happen to him. So we just got to protect him and play within the offense. But again, don't be surprised if they threaten to even win this division. And I hate saying that because I'm more of a Philly guy. I love the Eagles. You know, that's my team. But this team could threaten to win the division. But the thing is, they're susceptible on defense. And if other teams go out and attack them and run up the score and make Jaden Daniels have to play out of his game and have to play from behind, then teams could beat them. So I guess we'll see throughout the season. But right now, as where they are, I mean, he's playing like the best quarterback in the league. Can't really not say that, right? Now, will he do that all year? Only time will tell. Number 4, the Texans. CJ Stroud, what a killer. Proud of this young man. He's just gone out there slaying it. Defenses can't stop this guy. If you need him to drive the field with 3 minutes to go, he'll do that. If you need him to just figure out a way and run the ball himself, he'll do that. He just does whatever it takes. But again, I'm not a big fan of their defense. Their secondary is great. But offensively, if they keep it up, they're unstoppable. Now, Nico Collins is just going out. I don't know if he's going to play this game coming up. If he doesn't play, they still got Diggs. They got Tank Dell. So they still got other players. And Joe Mixon is also on the sideline too. So they're winning games without their best players playing. So this is a team that you could look to that is definitely going to threaten throughout the entire this year. And CJ Stroud has just proven that he is just that guy from the beginning, right? Number 3 coming in, the Ravens, right? Just a simple team. Run that football. Derrick Henry, an unstoppable running back, Hall of Fame level running back. Never played with a quarterback, I feel like, ever. He's always been the best player. Now you got Lamar Jackson as his quarterback. This team's unstoppable, man. I think they could really go win it all. This past week they proven they could win a shootout. And a lot of people were just saying, "Oh, Lamar Jackson. Oh, I didn't believe it that they can go win a shootout." Well, now you can't say they can't do that, right? So this team can keep winning games. They could just remain up here and hopefully topple the team on top of the hill, which just seems to always just be on top of the hill, right? Coming in number 2, the Vikings, undefeated. Surprised me. I thought the Jets could beat them in London, but maybe I had bad info. But that's okay. Vikings defense, number 1 defense if you play fantasy football. But I think the Broncos defense was better than long term. But we'll see. I mean, they're just playing well. Justin Jefferson has just proven me wrong. I didn't know he was the best receiver in the league. Well, hey, he's showing why he's the best receiver in the league. He's even making anybody look great, right? And at the top of the hill, it's the Chiefs. Hate to say it, but it's just the truth. They're going to be at the top of the hill probably all season. And I'm hoping somebody knocks them off. But I guess we're going to find out. Patrick Mahomes just keeps getting it done. If he needs to dink it off, he'll dink it off. If he needs to run ball, he'll run the ball. If he needs to throw it to Kelsey over the middle, he'll do that. If he needs to make Juju Smith dance on a Corvette, he'll do that. He just does it all. But anyway, guys, that's our NFL King of the Hill for the week.
That's the King of the Hill. Good segment.
Bob, what do you think about that King of the Hill? Do you have any adjustments? Or obviously, I think it's great. I think it's intact. And I think it'll be proven this weekend.
Intact, but who should be up here is the Lions. Somewhere in the top 10.
You know what?
I just think the Lions should be in there.
Honorable mention would be the Lions right now. And they'll probably prove it this week, and that we'll see how they do this weekend. They were on bye, so I kind of just
true.
They kind of they should have already been on the hill, but since this was the first hill, I was going in off of this past week, and then probably the Lions will just pop up in that hill. Right, if the Falcons lose, Lions automatically.
You were, because you said it too. When you said it, you said if Falcons lose, it was another team, Broncos too. You said
right.
Yeah, one of those.
But that was just this week because they're on bye. But I guess
Lions will. They do play the Cowboys this week, and it may be one of my best bets. I don't want to give it away yet, but
I can't give that away.
Yeah, I can't give it away. But I love the Lions this year. I think they still got a great team. Yeah, man, good segment. I like that. I gotta get you some intro, music and.
I need an exclusive music for that.
Yeah, I might make a track for King of the Hill just cause, and that's a good segment, man.
Yeah, like an 80s beat.
You on an 80s style beat?
Mm-hmm. Give me like a
Yeah, like you drive around in a Cadillac.
Or a Corvette or something on Juju's Corvette.
Yeah, man. Anything else we got for the people today?
Oh, we got everybody. If anybody's excited, go find and go put your money on the Liberty to win the WNBA championship because they're going to do it. I should have told you guys months ago, but it's not too late. I think it's like minus 300. But if you go to, got it on, obviously earlier, it was like plus 120, plus 130 most of the season, something like that. But they're going to win it all. It's pretty obvious.
Right now, too, I wanted to update you. The links are up 33-22.
Oh, okay. So
links keep this up. Looks like they'll be facing off against the Liberty in the finals. And we love the Liberty, gentlewoman sweep. Gentlewoman
sweep.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Liberty all the way. We got some bets coming up this week. I'm excited. It's going to be a great weekend. To all you out there, Moneyline, we're here every day. So like, comment, subscribe. Anything else? Get you
That's all I
paid.
got.
Y'all, let's get this money, man.
This is not financial advice. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I don't judge. Eat how you gonna eat, keep it legit. And please don't bother me, rather in advance. Or you hit the lottery, buy new commodities.